On seeing 2026 film Michael 7 out of 7 times as a solo female moviegoer. Today is Thursday, 4 June 2026, and here I, Tanis, Shearhurst of Seattle, reflect on seeing 2026 film Michael about Michael Jackson 7 out of 7 times as a solo female moviegoer in April 2026 and May 2026 and June 2026 across 2 movie theaters. Theater counts 4 times at Regal Cinebarre Mountlake, 3 times at Regal Thornton Place, and whether I think it was a good way of remembering that I liked the movie upon its initial release in theaters. Was 7 solo attended movie showings enough? Well, I can remember the movie. Was it enough? I will actually put a question mark on that one per my recent. So it's the 3rd most attended movie from myself I've seen in theaters. I saw 2026 film Wuthering Heights 10 times, and I saw 2026 film Epic Elvis Presley in Concert 9 times, and then I saw this one 7 times. So, and then I have a few movies at the count of 5 and a few movies at the count of 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and stuff. So it's got bronze currently, so to speak. So I'm going with a question mark. So it's a little bit like Wuthering Heights in that sense. There's a question mark. I was content with my 9 for 2026 film Epic Elvis Presley in Concert. So it's in that sense, in terms of total count, of perhaps saying I could have kept going. It was so essentially like I went and I kept having new takes, but like kind of big storyline or plotline new takes each time I viewed it. And so that's one where it's like I continued to have new takes for Epic Elvis Presley in Concert as well, but they weren't necessarily like plotline takes, if that makes sense. So it was kind of like, okay, I've reached a good, like, I could keep going, but I think this is good. And versus like with Wuthering Heights and this one, they were a bit more like question mark, but I'll stop. So so there we go. It was a big one in terms of my navigating my retirement account stuffs. It really was like the oil on the wheels of the train carrying Pop-Tarts in a big deal way that carried over to like other movies, communion, at home communion, and spending off what I withdrew this past time. My last supper, so to speak, my last lunch was at Red Robin, yum, which was part of spending a day at the cinema, Regal Thornton Place on 22 May 2026. And while I have used my funds, I have a donation tucked away to attend church in person as Tanis Presley, and I have I still have to eat the Pop-Tarts. So while I have spent the money, so to speak, even if it's just tucked the money away, I still have to finish consuming or donating the money. But so it was a big one on that, finances as well, and being very tuned into that. Seeing it repeatedly, and I've got a fair amount of notes, so here we go. Seeing it repeatedly resulted in a business model breakthrough for myself / my content. My YouTube content. Perhaps I can use movies I repeat for testing out new content conceptualizations. Not to the expense of movies I see just once, however. So trying that in both contexts could help me build my confidence and understanding of which conceptualizations may fit more for a solitary viewed movie versus a repeated viewing movie. Could help me decide if to repeat / how many times. And don't overdo it though. Let the movie speak, like 5 viewings and the Jackson 5. So where did viewing 6 come from and where did viewing 7 come from? 6 for Quincy Jones and 7 for Sister LaToya Jackson. Okay. And I'm remembering. I moved up in my own memory realm. Subsurface heart memory. Hades is my god. We're Greek, yeah? Okay. This could also help, so back to this. This could also help in preventing me the YouTube content conceptualization. So this could also help in preventing me and my content from being hijacked by persons going to the movies with me and or wanting to appear in my content. Has not happened yet, and I am not wishing it upon myself. Instead, I have chosen an active and adaptive approach to cutting their attempts at coercion off. This can include selfies for Yelp. Selfies are good for a reminder of who took the picture. Me! Triple exclamation point. So essentially, it's helped me on my repeat it like beat it business model, you know. Take that energy of like, so in the movie, Michael Jackson was physically beaten by his father as portrayed in the movie. And so then there was police brutality later on. And it was like, so that's like the public version of like the domestic violence that he experienced when he was growing up. And so Beat It for him is a song that's about like really coming to terms with self-acceptance. And so I'm like, but addressing that, like, beat it, right? He can say that even though he was the victim. And so I'm like, repeat it, you know, like beat it. And so I actually subscribed to the Michael Jackson channel on YouTube with the song Beat It. Okay, so there we go. All right, more notes. I picked 5 for the Jackson 5. I picked 6 for the Jackson 5 plus Quincy. I picked 7 for a Jackson sister in the movie, LaToya Jackson. This marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 5 times on my unlimited pass. Here, that is synonymous with in a movie theater. For my experience, okay. So marked my first no passes designated, like, as in the unlimited pass means I saw it in a movie theater. Okay. Marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 6 times on my unlimited pass. Marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 7 times on my unlimited pass, so it had to be designated no passes at some point, and it was for my movie going. Marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 5 times on my unlimited pass as a solo movie goer. It marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 6 times on my unlimited pass as a solo movie goer. Marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 7 times on my unlimited pass as a solo movie goer. I marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 100% of movie showings I attended on my unlimited pass and as a solo movie goer, count of 4 total movie showings or more. It marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 100% of movie showings I attended on my unlimited pass and as a solo movie goer, count of 5 total movie showings or more. Marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 100% of movie showings I attended on my unlimited pass and as a solo movie goer, count of 6 total movie showings or more. Marked my first no passes designated movie I saw 100% of movie showings I attended on my unlimited pass and as a solo movie goer, count of 7 total movie showings or more. It was the first to, so it was the first to 2 movie showings at 100% on unlimited pass and as a solo movie goer. It was 2026 film Hoppers. The first to 3 total movie showings at 100% on unlimited pass and as a solo movie goer was 2026 film Hoppers. So the first progression is 2 times Hoppers, 3 times Hoppers, 4 times Michael Jackson, 5 times Michael Jackson, 6 times Michael Jackson, and 7 times Michael Jackson. How about the Michael Jackson birds and my striped Danio fish brought Michael to first to 4 movie showings at 100% on unlimited pass and as a solo movie goer, a wildlife legacy of the film Hoppers. So I'm invoking the fish. He even says fish for the choreography of Beat It. Okay, they want to move like a school of fish in the movie. It said that. All right. So in my Michael Jackson and my relationship, the character in the movie Quincy Jones corresponds to what in our shared life? He is the man I go to ask for help if I have trouble with my Michael, and he sends me back to Michael. That is one heck of a catchment system. And then last note, if I am adopted and have no sibling, then the most important sister in my life might be LaToya Jackson. If I took the surname Jackson, she would be my sister-in-law.